Okay, this is the first ever beta of the BlueHaven mesh network, or BlueHeaven. I haven't decided on a name yet. So this is one phone. See, it has 3 nodes, but it only has 2 connections. You see, around my yard, I've sprinkled some of the phones. I got 5 Android phones. This one's nice. You see, it only has 1 connection, FF9C, and yet it connects as 3 other nodes in the mesh. Let's see which one FF9C is. Okay, it's not this one. Is it this one? Maybe it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. But look, this is a problem. Bluetooth LE, so it's based on Bluetooth LE. Bluetooth LE is so unreliable. This one can't even connect to the other one successfully. We have another one over here. This one, also nothing, but I think those 2 can route to it, which is weird. I spent so much time writing the server logic for this, and it works better outside than inside. And the best reason why, look at the little bug on the screen. The best, let's see, 42B8. Let's see which one that is. 42B8 is this one. See, it's the closest one. They prefer the closest one. But the only reason that I can think of why it doesn't work is because of interference. Because it works so much better outside. Like, these nodes almost have the entire mesh. Okay, well, now it only has 2. That sucks. This one still has 3. So that one has a lot of connections. No, it's not that one. It's this one. So, the problem that I have with it now is that it's just connections randomly fail. And there's absolutely no rhyme or reason as to why. I rewrote the processing code like 20 times. This one's a trooper. Well, I guess it's FF9CB9 is doing the heavy lifting. Yeah, FF9CB9. Oh, but it's getting some other nodes off of that. Oh, so that's working with bad data too. That I was gonna work on cache invalidation, but I never got around to it because it just doesn't work. See, this one can route to itself, or it used to be able to, so both of those are with bad information. They can actually only route packets to that. And, yeah, nothing. So the worst part is, because it's, now the way that these work is that each one of the phones here, so this one, this one, this one, this one, each one of them is hosting a server, and it's hosting a server that the other phones connect to. And the problem is, neither, like, the server is fine, but the client that connects to the server on each of the phones is, like, fantastically, see, it just crashed, is fantastically unreliable. Like, it just doesn't connect half the time. I'm gonna start collecting them. It just doesn't connect half the time. Messages just get dropped. And I did, like, everything. I did every trick in the book. I was debugging it until 1 a.m. It's 1 a.m. right now. And it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. So in hindsight, I can see why nobody until now has tried to make a general purpose mesh using Bluetooth, because it just doesn't work. This is as good as it gets. These phones are old, but I really doubt they would work any better on new phones because it's the same technology. Maybe if, like, they all had Bluetooth transmitter chips with superpowers. But the problem is, even if you don't run into, see, that one just crashed again. Even if you don't have problems with, connecting to it, the bandwidth is still going to be crap. Like, Bluetooth maxes out at, like, 1 megabit per second, and then more than half the traffic that's going through the phone isn't even going to be destined at each stop. It's just going to be going straight through it. So there's just no way to do a mesh for anything that needs bandwidth. So it's limited to, like, IoT. So basically what I figured out through this experiment is I figured out why nobody does anything but Internet of Things with a mesh. That's why.